Usman shouted your name out today. What you think, bro?
Shout out to the GOAT. Shout out to the future Hall of Famer, you know. Because, bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been really kind of feeling some type of way that ever since my fight with Kamaru Usman, my name kind of went silent, right? A lot of guys in my division, you know, I'm like Baltimore. They don't want to say my name. You know, you talk about the names of Ian Gary, and y'all know how we talked about him and his wife, right? You talk about Sean Brady. He still got me blocked on Instagram. You talk about JDM. I talked about him, giving him a free nose job, right? And even this one that's moving up to the weight class now, these guys just don't want to say my name, right? And look, if I was just so much easy work and I wasn't as talented as a lot of you guys say, which is the UFC fans, right? Then think about this. Why aren't these guys calling me out, right? I'm still number 7 in the world. I still got a great rank and I still got a good name, right? But these guys, they want to dodge me like the plague. And like I said, respect to Usman because he went through that threat, right? He fought me, you know, and he was able to get his hand raised and be victorious, but he still knew that the threat that he had, which was me, that he knew that anytime I was on my feet, it was a potential that I could knock him out, right? And he already knows himself that I'm gonna give a lot of guys problems. But I just wanna say, like, at the end of the day, come on now, I'm the biggest name in the welterweight division. And I'm gonna keep shouting it out, I'm gonna keep saying it. Because nobody gives the type of fights that I've been doing. In the 170 weight class where all these guys have started there in their career since 2020 or 2021, they haven't put on a resume within 1 year that I didn't put on, right? Not only just knocking out ranked opponents, right? But going out there and promoting their fights ahead of time, you know? Going out there and doing meet and greets, going out there and doing seminars, going out there and just being a performer like I am. There is nobody in the UFC that works harder than Buck, and y'all know that, right? Like I said, the numbers is gonna go up, right? At the end of the day, but I just find it funny that it took one man out of the whole division to say my name. That gotta mean something. So with all that being said, man, I truly believe that Usman is the rightfully next person to fight for that belt. You know, you got a great fight within JDM and Islam that's finna happen. And regardless of who wins that fight, whether it's JDM or Islam, I truly believe that Usman should be next, right, to fight for that belt. Because yet again, he has accomplished so much, has done so much. You seen Dana White on the Pound for Pound podcast talking about Usman being the GOAT, welterweight GOAT over Georges St. Pierre. And shoot, I gotta respect him, right? Because Usman at the end of the day has always solidified who he is as a fighter, even moving up and fighting a person like Hamza on 10 days notice, right? Still giving that boogeyman a lot of trouble and a lot of problems. And if it would have been probably a 5-round fight, he probably would have got Hamza out of there. He probably would have finished him. You understand? So with that being said, you gotta respect that man and let him go ahead and fight for a strap again. And with all this other noise that's going on, what's next for you, Buck? When we fighting again? I don't know, right? Because ain't nobody saying my name. Ain't nobody shouting me out. But I'm gonna use this time, man, just to keep working on my skills. Y'all already know that I'm coming back, bro. And I'm coming back with a vengeance. But I don't want just no random ass fighter. Give me a fucking name. Give me somebody that can level me up too. Because like I said, I've been putting on these promotions. I've been talking my shit for a long time. I need another big name. And I'm gonna shout him out right here. I'm gonna do it right here, right now. Shaka, you said you wanna come back early Feb? Come see your boy Buck. Cause you was always chirping and saying, oh yeah, Buck, easy work, he light work. Then show the world that, man. Cause you been MIA for a minute, right? And we been waiting on you. And I think that's an excellent fight for me and Shaka to have. And then after we do that, I believe once I knock out Shaka, I'm next for the belt as well. But you already know, if Usman go for that belt, and he just happened to win, I love my brother, but that's when the rematch either gotta be made, or my man gotta move up. But either way, I'm coming for that throne.